Hi, Vel. Good afternoon, Vel. Welcome. CM James, please, can we begin? Toastmaster James, is he still on the call? There he is.
Toastmaster James is on the call.
I guess his phone has started acting up again.
Okay, yes, Toastmaster Liz. So I just hope it is Mr. James. He's having some network challenge. He can hear us, but his Zoom is.
He can.
Like, yeah, he can't.
Yeah. Okay.
He can't speak. So
okay. Tim Massey, please, can you please share the Toastmasters promise? I do not have it on my screen here. If I can get it shared, we'll just start up. If he can hear us, he can just share the screen as well. Okay. 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 Good afternoon, everyone, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Good afternoon. Kindly confirm you can hear me. I would like to see thumbs up to know that I'm being heard. Please confirm you can hear me. Okay. Am I the only one in the room? Please confirm I'm being heard.
We can hear you. There are thumbs up.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I didn't see that. Okay, thank you. I didn't see that. Good afternoon and welcome everyone to LEARNTOR Toastmasters first meeting for August. Apparently, because of the network right now, I would be standing in as the SAA, and I'll take up as part of our rules for this meeting, this Toastmasters meeting. We would want to encourage you to, since it's a virtual meeting, kindly put on your videos so we can see your beautiful and handsome faces. But while you're not speaking, please mute your mic so we can have the person speaking being heard without distraction. And we also encourage feedback on the chat room just to get engaged while the meeting is on. As a way to start this meeting, we usually start our meetings with the Toastmasters promise and the national pledge. So I'd like to begin with the national pledge. Madam IPP, kindly share the screen, please. We're beginning with the Toastmasters promise. I just want to do this for the Toastmasters on this call. I'd like us to, while I take the first premise, I'd like another Toastmaster to recite the second premise, and then I'll come back to take the very last one. So let's do this together. The Toastmasters promise. As a member of Toastmasters International and my club, I promise to attend club meetings regularly.
To prepare all of my projects to the best of my ability, basing them on the Toastmasters education program.
Okay, go on.
To prepare for and fulfill meeting assignments.
To provide fellow members with helpful, constructive evaluation.
To help club maintain the positive, friendly environment necessary for all members to learn and grow.
To serve my club as an officer when called upon to do so.
To treat my fellow club members and our guests with respect and courtesy.
To bring guests to the club meetings so they can see the benefits Toastmasters membership offers.
To adhere to the guidelines and rules of Toastmasters educational and recognition program. To act within Toastmasters core values of integrity, respect, service, and excellence during the conduct of all Toastmasters activities. And I would want to add, so help me God. Okay, so we move to the pledge, to the national pledge. And I just want us to say that as well on our own. I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal, and honest, to serve Nigeria with all my strength, to defend her unity, and uphold her honor and glory. God. So once again, fellow Toastmasters and guests, good afternoon and welcome to the first meeting for the month of August and the third meeting for the Toastmaster year 2023-2024. The SAA is supposed to introduce the president, but because our SAA is having a network link, I'll just take over from that role of the SAA now to the role of the president. Now, as the president of this club, I would like to welcome everyone officially to this meeting with a theme, the power of words. Let me just start by asking, do we have any, can a Toastmaster tell me why we always have the word of the day in every meeting? Can somebody just give me an answer to that question? I'd like to get an answer.
Okay, thank you, Madam President. I think it's for us to actually increase the vocabularies in our vocabulary bank.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Josephine. Thank you. Do we have any other attempt? I want to hear something else. I have somewhere I'm going to with this question. Do we have someone else that is?
Experientially.
Let me attempt.
Okay, please go ahead.
Experientially, Madam President, you so help me
Okay.
God. You took that from Toastmaster Josephine, because she's the one that's always ends every Toastmaster promise. So help me God. So the word of the day enriches your bank of words.
Okay, thank you very much, Madam IPP. Someone else wanted to say something about that.
Okay, that was me.
Okay.
Madam President.
Fine.
So I was going to say
Yes,
that
please.
based on my experience in the meetings so far, the word of the day,
Yeah.
apart from adding to our vocabulary bank, it also has a way of exciting the meeting. Because you
Okay.
find out that a lot of people attempt to use the word, and it just makes the meeting also very engaging. Basically.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you so kindly for sharing that. Now, the reason I asked this is because words are powerful. Just like TM Justin explained, it helps to increase our vocabulary bag. Words are things that help to sell us out there. You can never underestimate the power of words. You are your words. You are what you speak out there. Just like it is said, dress the way you want to be addressed. I would like to add, speak the way you want to be spoken to. So the power of words is something we cannot do without. Words can either heal or destroy a person. As we begin our week today, I want to encourage us that our words should be informative, our words should be empathetic, our words should heal people. You never know what someone is going through until they hear that words of encouragement from you. So today, hold on to those words. As you speak at this meeting, let your words encourage people to be better persons. Thank you. And now, to this other fact of the meeting, I'd like to, for our guests in the house, I'd like to make us know that the Toastmasters meeting it has different sections. And someone who is going to anchor our first session for this meeting, or who is going to take charge of the meeting, known as the Toastmaster of the day, who you can liken to the MC, the host of an event, is a lady whom I have so much respect for, a team player, do I want to call her my personal person? Yeah, my personal person. I'm super excited about her playing this role today. She's a very vibrant lady and a go-getter. She's a lady who has powerful words as well. She's currently serving as the Vice President Education of LEARNTOR Toastmasters Club. She works in a multinational company as a sales personnel and has years of experience in sales and marketing. She is also a lover of team play. She loves to play well in the team. I would have loved her bio to be shown on the screen, but I do not have it here. So Toastmaster Clementina today will be serving as the Toastmaster of the day for this meeting themed the power of words. Without taking much of our time, okay, her bio is already coming up on the screen. Do I have it? Okay. I already read out some of her bios, so I would just like to tell us her favorite quotes, which is from the Bible. Let your light shine before men so they will see the good works. This quote inspires her to make positive impact in the world around her. And like I mentioned earlier, Clementina strives to improve herself and make a difference. She's currently working on improving her communication skills and organizing her thoughts better and growing into a mentor for others. Fellow Toastmasters and our esteemed guests, let us make welcome to the virtual lantern our Toastmaster for today's meeting, Toastmaster Clementina Otabo. Please, let's give her a resounding round of applause, a virtual one. Madam TMOD.
Thank you very kindly, the Queen of Smiles. Thank you very kindly for introducing me today. I'm also very excited to be playing the role of the Toastmaster of the day. Mind you, it's my first time, so please don't judge. So for today's meeting, Madam President already spoke about the power of words. I mean, words are very, very powerful. And do you know that a life can be changed forever with just as little, with a very little phrase, and a life can also be changed also in the negative parts with a very little phrase. So we need to understand that our words are very powerful. Now, as the Toastmaster of the day, it is my responsibility so I'm more like the MC of this meeting, if I permit me to say so. I'll be introducing all the role players and also taking us through the different segments of our meeting today. A regular Toastmasters meeting has 3 different parts. We have the table topic session, and during the table topic session, we'll have guest members and Toastmasters we'll have guests and Toastmasters come in to give speeches without preparing. So instantaneously, sorry, I always struggle with that word. And and then we have the prepared speech segment, where we then have prepared speakers come on board to give their prepared speeches. And one thing that is also very important for us as Toastmasters is the evaluation. And we know feedback, they say, is the breakfast for champions, right? So our evaluation segment is the 3rd segment of this meeting, where we'll have the evaluators come around and then tell us how we have fared throughout this session. So without any further ado, I would like to introduce our rising star, ever rising star, the general evaluator for today's meeting, Madam VPN, our VPM, right? And Toastmaster Okwayemi Murakiyo. Please, can we have a profile up, please, so I can read a profile to the house? Okay. So Toastmaster Okwayemi, just a little bit about her. Like I said, she's our Vice President membership, and she's a self-motivated business developer who has keen interest in developing teams and building products. She has the creativity to help businesses grow while offering services to customers. So if you're here in this meeting and you have a business you'd like to grow, Toastmaster Okwayemi is one person you should already find a way to personal chat. Basically, she's outside of work, she enjoys advocating for mental health and counseling teenagers. She's won an international speech contest at the club level and participated at the area level. She has served at the division level as assistant coordinator for the annual conference trip to Lomé in Togo. She also participated as a member of the Nigerian 2.0 Cultural Night Committee. She's the winner of the Rising Star for 2022-2023 Toastmaster Year Award in LEARNTOR. She's a mother and a wife, the co-founder of Red Group. She's a proud winner of Nexford University 4 years. She's an entrepreneur. Please, give a sounding round of applause to Toastmaster Okwayemi Murakiyo as she takes over the virtual LinkedIn.
Thank you very kindly, everybody. Thank you, my Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Clem. Your words are really powerful and so resounding. Sometimes I feel like, is that really me somebody is introducing? But thank you very much for such a wonderful introduction. So for the benefit of our members and guests, I am the general evaluator, and I'll be conducting the evaluation portion of our meeting today. I'll be calling on a team to evaluate the entire meeting as well at the end of our activities today. With me today is a formidable meeting of evaluators that will be giving us apt feedbacks on our performance, on our speeches, prepared speeches, and table topics as we are going to be having today. And I'm sure that you really want to hear from them. First today on my list is the listening evaluator. The listening evaluator today is Toastmaster Chidima. Please, I would like our profile to be displayed so everyone can see. Toastmaster Chidima is an award-winning human resource professional. She is a wonderful lady with great personality, hardworking, detailed, somebody I always love to hear from her all the time, because she's always coming with this calmness and this peace in everything she does. And really, whenever you see a write-up, she's currently the secretary of the club, and whenever you see a write-up and minutes, you'll be like, wow, who wrote this? You just ask yourself, did a computer write this or somebody did? Because she will give you the details of everything that she has heard from the meeting. And I'm sure that today, as listener evaluator, she will be doing justice to listening to every part of the session that is going to be done today. Over to you, Master Chidima Eze.
Wow, sorry, let me just put up my video. Good afternoon, dear Toastmasters. Thank you so kindly for that wonderful introduction. Like, okay, are you actually speaking about me? So thank you so kindly. My name is Toastmaster Chidima. I'll be your listening evaluator for today. Pardon me that my video is not on at the moment. So in my role as the listening evaluator, I'm going to be testing our listening skills, and I'd like to read this quote by Peter Naughty. It says, of all the skills of leadership, listening is the most valuable and one of the least understood. Most captains of industry listen only sometimes, and they remain ordinary leaders. But a few, the great ones, never stop listening. That's how they get word before anyone else of unseen problems and opportunities. So now we can see that great leaders never stop listening. And in Toastmasters, it is where leaders are made. So if we are going to be leaders, we have to be sure that we are great listeners. So in today's meeting, I'm going to be testing our listening skills. I'm going to ask some questions. So maybe who said this or complete this statement. And then when I'm called upon to give my evaluation, I'll come back and see how much of us actually listened. So back to you, Madam General Evaluator. Thank you.
Oh, you can trust her. She's going to do with justice to that role. So at the end of this meeting, I'm sure that we are also going to be doing great justice so that she doesn't beat us off the bat. Next on our role players, our evaluators list is the timekeeper. The timekeeper, yes, said time is money. Spend your time wisely. Somebody here will be helping us to spend our time wisely today so that we are not out of time and we're able to get value from coming to the meeting today. Toastmaster James Awojobi is a sales and project management and business development strategist and an executive with years of experience spanning various business development operations across several industry sectors. She's a professional.
Toastmaster Isaac.
Oh, okay. The timer. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Misty, for that. Yes, I just realized that. Okay, the timer is Toastmaster Isaac. Toastmaster Isaac Obo Adegegbe. Pardon me if I did not pronounce your name properly. Yeah, I know you're going to be putting me right at the end of the meeting. Okay, Toastmaster Isaac is an occupational health, safety, environment, and quality management professional and trainer. a guardian member of the Institution of Occupational Safety and Health, IOSH. Wow, these are pros in their field. Is the plant safety manager for a global beverage manufacturing company, and is a passionate, continuous learner who loves listening to music and swimming. Wow. Come on. I'm sure that Toastmaster Isaac is going to be giving us, explaining his role to us and delivering his best, even as he introduces himself to us. Over to you, Master Isaac.
Thank you very kindly, Madam General Evaluator. And good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and guests. It's my pleasure to be here and playing the role of the timekeeper. My surname, well pronounced, is Ogboadayegbe, but it's fine. I usually get this every time. It is said that time is a resource that we all have in equal measure. So how well as individuals, as groups, we are able to manage our time, I believe is very critical to how successful we'll be. In my role as the timer or timekeeper, I will be taking note of the amount of time spent, and I'll be making use of virtual time card. For the prepared speeches that we have this meeting today, we are going to be having prepared speeches for between 5 to 7 minutes. When it's 5 minutes, I'll flash the green card. When it's 6 minutes, the yellow card. And when it's 7 minutes, I'll flash the red card, meaning that you have about 30 seconds to wrap up and leave the virtual lectern. For table topics are usually between 1 to 2 minutes. At 1 minute, you see the green card. At 1 minute, 30 seconds, the yellow card. And at 2 minutes, you see the red card, meaning you have 30 seconds to wrap up and leave the virtual lectern. And lastly is evaluations of speeches. Evaluations are between 2 to 3 minutes. At 2 minutes, you see the green card. At 2 minutes, 30 seconds, you see the yellow, and at 3 minutes, you see the red. And you have 30 seconds as usual. Just to let us know what these time cards look like, I'm going to be using my virtual background. So please just pay attention to my virtual background as I choose the time card. This is what the green card looks like. This is the yellow, and this is the red. So please, if you are delivering a speech or evaluating, do well to pin me on your screen so that you'll be able to see my background as I flash the cards. Thank you very much, and it's back to you, Madam General Evaluator.
Thank you very much. You've done justice to that role, and I'm sure that we all enjoyed how you presented it. Now, next on the list is the grammarian. Wow. Toastmaster Lauren Toby is going to be the grammarian for today. Toastmaster Lauren Toby is an HR consultant with over 10 years professional experience across customers, relationship management, talent management, and human resources consulting. This is a woman who is multi-talented. You don't want to bet it, right? I'm sure that with her level of experience, she's going to be coming with a word that will be easy for each one of us to make use of, and going back home with that scintillating word and helping us build our grammar, even as we understand and utilize the power of words. Over to you, Toastmaster Lauren Toby.
Thank you so much, my general evaluator of the day. As introduced, my name is Lauren Toby Hojo, and I'm the grammarian for today. According to Kurt Vogels, if you want to break the rules of grammar, first learn the rules of grammar. As a grammarian, my role is to introduce to us new words that helps to improve our vocabulary. Also, I'll be taking note of usage of the word throughout the meeting and the highest user of the word of the day. I'll also be noting incomplete sentences, mispronunciations, grammatical mistakes, malapropisms, that's use of words that are similar in sounds, or non-scripta, which is inconclusive statements or statements that do not follow logical sequence. And also, I would be coming back at the end of the meeting to give a report of how we did grammatically. So the word of the day is wow. Informally, it's an exclamation. With the way we use this, you would most likely want to think that is a slang, but it's an English word, which means exclamation, wow, astonishment, excitement, to outstand, to express admiration. And the plural is wow. It actually has a plural use, and the noun is also wow. It could mean a sensational success, something really, really exciting and outstanding. So there's also the third person use of which is, oh, she wowed us. That's the past tense. Or you say, oh, what an outstanding, or what a wow meeting, what a wow speech, what a wow introduction. Toastmaster Opeyemi keeps wowing us with a smile and like that. So I look forward to us using this word during the course of the meeting, and use it impressively, excitingly, outstandingly, as we look forward to a wow meeting. Thank you so much. Over to you, the general evaluator of the day.
Wow, wow, wow. I'm so wowed by that great introduction. Thank you very much, Pastor Lauren, for taking your time to introduce the word of the day to us. And I'm sure everyone is going to be wowing to Pastor Lauren by how they're going to be using the word of the day. Next, moving on to the accountant. Toastmaster James Awojobi will be playing the role of the accountant for today. And Toastmaster James is a sales, project management, and business development strategy executive with years of experience. With years of experience spanning various business development operations across several industry sectors. He's a professional Scrum Master and an agile enthusiast. Wow. He's an amateur voice-over artist. He loves vegetables and eating healthy meals. He's happily married with 3 kids and loves teaching, singing, and cleaning. I'm sure that Toastmaster James is going to be doing justice to playing his role as an accountant today, because being a professional Scrum Master and an agile enthusiast, wow, I'm sure that he's going to be doing well in helping us to understand how to maximize our pause fillers and reduce our has while speaking. Over to you, Toastmaster James.
Thank you so kindly, the General Evaluator. I appreciate you for the wow introduction. And my role today as the accountant is to note any overused words. When we speak, we tend to overuse certain words, as well as filler sounds. So 2 things, overused words and filler sounds used as a crutch by anyone who speaks during this meeting. Words at times could really be inappropriate interjections, such as you just keep saying, and well, you know, and then you could have sounds like, those are the things I'll be noting, and I'll count them as my role declares. I'll count them and then let you know how we've been using those words throughout the meeting. Thank you, and back to you, the General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster James, for that wow way of introducing your role. And last on my list is the table topics master. Beg your pardon, please. The table topics master. Okay, Toastmaster Alawale is the table topics master. Toastmaster Alawale Thomas, wow, is an exceptional success coach with a prime focus to inspire leaders to maximize their personal and professional potentials. I must say, yes, inspired me in many ways. And I'm sure that it's going to be inspiring us a lot, even as it plays a role as a table topics master for today. Toastmaster Olawale seeks for the best in individuals and organizations by encouraging them to take responsibilities for their development by charting their unique success paths with the big picture in mind. Wow, this is wow, 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 wow. There's so much to say about this, Mr. Lawale. He's a coach, a manager, an entrepreneur, a business consultant. He continues to support clients, take predictive actions to overcome challenges through the application and adoption of time-tested principles of success. I'm sure that Toastmaster Lawale has gotten so much experience that he's going to be sharing with us on how to improve on our table topics today, even as it leads us. Over to you, Toastmaster Lawale, as we introduce the role.
Good afternoon, everyone. If you can hear me, can I see a jazz hand? If you can hear me, can I see a jazz hand? Thank you very much. Or you can use the emoji. Thank you, LEARNTOR Toastmasters Club, for giving me the privilege to be part of the role player for your meeting today. May I request that I have the right to share my slide quickly? Thank you very much. Just a moment. Yeah. Yes, it is Tom Stoppard, a Czech-born British writer, playwright, and screenwriter that said, "Words are sacred. If you get the right ones and the right order, you can nudge the word a little." If I go the line of the Holy Book, the great King Solomon also said, the power of your word can give life or can take life. So which one do you want to choose? On this point, I welcome every one of us to the table topic session of LEARNTOR Toastmasters meeting, 1st in August. Now, let me quickly go over why the table topic is very important in Toastmasters. One of the most exciting portions of the Toastmasters meeting is the table topic session. And the main objective is to challenge members to develop their impromptu communication skills to effectively think on their feet by answering unrehearsed questions. This also gives opportunities to guests and every member to be part of this session. There are 4 things that you learn while speaking on table topics. 4 communication skills. 1, listening. 2, thinking. 3, organizing. And 4, speaking. And for today's meeting, I will relate my question to the theme of the meeting, power of words. Let me re-echo the word of the timer. You have 1 minute, but no more than 2 minutes. You have a grace of 30 seconds to round off your speech. 1 minute, you will say the green light, which is your minimum time. 1 minute, 30 seconds, the yellow signal will be flashed. Then at 2 minutes, the red signal will be displayed. Then you have 30 seconds to round off. I will encourage every one of us who will be participating in this table topic session to use the word of the day. Wow. So let's get started. I would like to crave the indulgence of veteran Toastmasters who will be the first speaker for today. I can see Varun Kumar on the call, also Abraham White. Please, are you guests on the call, please? Or are you Toastmasters? I hope I'm not the only one on the call. Everywhere is quiet.
No, you're not the only one. You're not the only one.
This is time when people hide their videos. Can I get a volunteer from veteran Toastmasters, please? Before we go to guests, the host, can you let me check on the call if you have guests on the call?
We have veteran Toastmaster Josephine Agolo.
Oh, Josephine. You have the honor and privilege of having you as the first table topic speaker today.
Hello, everyone. I hope my network will allow me. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Master.
Good afternoon, Josephine Agolo. You have, thank you for allowing me to see your beautiful face. Always radiant. Wow, you look beautiful, lady. Come on. I have 4 questions. Make your choice 1 to 4.
Question 1.
Wow, question 1. Here comes your question. When you close your eyes, Toastmaster Agolo, what do you see? Toastmaster Agolo, when you close your eyes, what do you see?
Thank you very much, our delectable table topic master, for that wild question. When you close your eyes, what do you see? Jolly good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters, and of course, our wild guest. And I hope you're already wild by the way we are conducting our meetings at LEARNTOR Toastmasters Club. Whenever I close my eyes, what do I see? I see a bright future. I see myself on this journey, excelling, going higher as I take those evaluations and incorporating them into my next performance. Being a Toastmasters is always it gives a wow sensation because you meet people who come with they come with poise and panache to deliver. And often it keeps you on that wildness that you want to be like this person. You want to be like that person. Time spent in Toastmaster often gives you that insight that someday you will become a better version of yourself. A time spent in Toastmaster is always a wild time because there's always something to take home. You hear people using the power of their voice to bring out what is inside of them, to tell the world what the world needs to hear. For me, it is a wild moment. And it's back to you, our sensational looking, the table topic master, Toastmaster Wale Thomas.
Thank you so much. What a wow explanation and the deliberation of your speech on when you close your eyes. What do you say? I love the way you close your eyes using the power of your imagination. Toastmaster Josephine Agolo. Please, can I get volunteers again from the guest or Toastmasters on the call? Varun Kumar, are you a guest, please? And Abraham White. If there is no volunteer, I have the power to make a choice. I hope you won't mind. Get Toastmasters on the call.
Please go ahead. Our table topics master.
Thank you. Toastmaster Razak Odejayi, are you there? I can also see.
Yes, I'm here.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Razak Odejayi. Can I have the pleasure of seeing your lovely face, please? Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Please, question 1 is gone. You have question 2, 3, and 4. Which one will you prefer?
Yes, question 2.
Question 2. Here comes your question. Toastmaster Razak Odejayi, what does joy look like today? What does joy look like today? Toastmaster Razak Odejayi.
Thank you so very kindly. Our delectable Toastmaster Wally Thomas.
Thank you.
Fellow Toastmasters and our guest on the call. Good evening. What does joy look like today? When I look around me, I see blessings. I see a lot of things that gives me joy. A couple of hours ago, I was just coming from my parents. I spent the weekend with them. And having that opportunity to see the people that brought you to this life is a blessing. It gives me joy. Myself, my wife, and kids. We spent 2 days with them. Returning home, I carried my baby. Spending time with your loved ones. Seeing your picture in your child is a blessing. It gives me joy. Getting home safely gives me joy. Having to get inside, turn on the TV, and even have the privilege of knowing what is going on gives me joy. I'm not limited. I know what is going on. I have access to the internet. It gives me joy. I have the opportunity of connecting with friends and families who are even far away. All this gives me joy. I have a job, a source of living. It gives me joy. What else? I can count on and on to tell you that everything that I can think of is a source of joy for me. Thank you very much. Back to you, the Table Topics Master.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Razak Odejayi. You almost brought tears to my eyes when you said you visited your parent over the weekend. Well, I lost mine very few years ago, but then I always remember my mother for her word, gold into my heart. Thank you very much for that wonderful response to the question. The last but least, the third speaker for table topic session. Looking at the guest list, don't hide your face, so please, I'm appealing.
Mr. Table Topics Master, you have a
Yes.
hand up. I can
sorry.
see Akwib Jawed has his hand. He's
thank you.
her hand up.
Thank you very much. The timer. Akwib Jawad, thank you so much. Are you a Toastmaster or a guest, please?
Yep, I am a Toastmaster.
Wow, thank you. You are joining us from where, if I may ask?
Bangalore, India.
India, wow. That means it's around 9 o'clock
Yep.
there about in India, right?
Almost,
wow,
yeah.
Thank you.
8:30.
And that's in the evening. Thank you so much for joining us. I have 2 more questions to go. Which one will you prefer?
The one you like, of course. Yeah.
Okay, good. Here comes your question. Toastmaster Jawab, imagine the best chapter of your childhood. Imagine the best chapter of your childhood.
Imagine the best chapter of my childhood. I don't think I have to imagine. I have to just recall. I have to recall one of those memories which has stuck with me, which has helped me grow and transform myself. So it was some 20 years ago. Yeah, I was a kid and I went through tuberculosis, which was a deadly disease back then.
Yeah.
Being a kid, I had to really, I was almost bedridden for 6 to 7 months, lost touch with my school and all my friends. I would stay at home. Things were really tough, but my parents believed in me. They kept pushing. We traveled to different city for uh, medicine and all the activities which is needed. And that particular disease kind of pushed me not to do any outdoor games. So doctors are like, you'll have to stay away at least for a year after this. And I was left with nothing. So I didn't have any indoor games. I was not doing any outdoor games. And that's when I started focusing more on studies, reading books, novels, everything which is possible. And that particular disease made me a nerd back then. I mean, I'm not so happy for that. Missing a lot of good time which I could have played, but that has helped me grow as a person, as somebody who is having intelligence, which intelligence is helping me make money out of it, make a good living out of it. So that particular incident is, I think, the best chapter which was given by the God and which helped me transform my life. So that's my take.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Akwiv Jarrad. God bless you. Thank you. Wow, it's been a wow experience for me anchoring the table topic session. Thank you so much. Back to you, the Toastmaster of the day.
Amazing. Thank you so very kindly, Toastmaster Wale Thomas. I mean, those questions were amazing. They were wowing, really. Like, I'm very impressed. In fact, while the questions were coming up, I said to myself, where did Toastmaster Wale Thomas get these questions from? They are very inspiring and they are very thought-provoking as well. So thank you very kindly. A sounding round of applause to Toastmaster Wale Thomas, our table topic master, for his wow presentation of this session. I would also like to commend the table topic participants, Toastmaster Josephine, Toastmaster Razak, and Toastmaster Akwiv. That was, in fact, a very touching session. I loved the way Toastmaster Josephine, took us back and helped us, to see closing our eyes away from being in the dark. And Toastmaster Razak as well. Amazing. It reminds me of my parents. Now I feel like I need to go and visit my mom right after this call. I hope I'm able to do that. Then Toastmaster Akwiv, very touching story, basically. Thank you very much. While I was giving this comment right after the table topics, you would have seen that a poll come up for us to actually vote for the table topics, the most preferred table topics. So I would encourage that you I would encourage that you vote your favorite or your most preferred table topic. So we're all amazing presentation. However, in Toastmasters, we also like to, encourage and also encourage each other. So hence the need for us to just vote.
Madam Theody,
can you hear me?
The timekeeper is calling your attention. The timekeeper needs your attention. TM Isaac's hand is up. I think he wants to give the time.
Apologies.
Yeah.
Apologies. Yeah. All right. Thanks. So over to you, TM Isaac. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. I just wanted to quickly give the timers report for the for the table topics session. Toastmaster Josephine Agolo spent 2 minutes 15 seconds. Toastmaster Razak Odejayi 2 minutes 15 seconds. And lastly, Toastmaster Akwib Jawed 2 minutes 5 seconds. So with that, all 3 speakers are qualified to be voted for. Thank you very much, and it's back to you, the Toastmaster of the day.
Amazing. Thank you very kindly, Timer, for that sound record keeping. That was really wowing. Thank you. So over to every one of us. Please let's endeavor to take the polls to select our most preferred table topic for today's session. So in LEARNTOR, one of the things that we try to do in our meeting is to also ensure we're able to, achieve connection. So as Toastmasters, right, one of the things that you would also benefit from being a member of the Toastmasters Club is the club is very rich in is rich in a lot of, well-connected people, and so the next session that we'll be going into would be a networking section. At our sergeant at arm kindly confirmed that we have like a breakout room that would help members and guests connect and meet with each other. So this session is meant to last for at least 5 minutes before we move on to the next section for today's meeting. So I'm hoping that at the end, when we come back to this main room, a couple of us or some of us will tell us their experience during the networking session and also tell us a little bit about the people that they met during the networking session. Please, Sergeant and can you confirm that we have the breakout room is open? Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. So see you in 5 minutes.
Don't bring the breakout room.
Done?
No, the meeting is not done. It's networking session.
Am I in any group yet?
Yes, please. All you need to do is click the pop-up on your screen. Who is speaking? Okay, Madam Victoria.
What is it?
Okay, you are in a group 1.
Yes, how do I get into group 1?
You will see join. Okay, let me try to
send it again. It's not showing here.
Okay. So let me move it to group 3 and move it back.
It's here now. It's here now.
No, you're supposed to be in group 1. So join. Toastmaster Razak, you can join too. You came back now. You're muted. You're muted, Toastmaster Victoria.
Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. I can't find myself. It was in 3, but it came back to the main platform. I don't know.
Yeah, no. So just hold on. I'm going to move you again.
Okay.
Then I'll move you back again. Just give me. I'll move you back to 1. Please join now. Did you see a pop-up? Okay. Let me move the Okay, so Mr. Razak, are you not joining? Let me make sure that nobody's listening. Hello, networking session will soon be over. Make the best of it in 1 minute. The breakout room will be closed. Enjoy, get to meet someone. Okay. Bye. Oh, she's left alone. Okay. We have an extended grace of 2 minutes because some people were not able to join the breakout room. So the breakout room is open. Thank you. Grace of 2 minutes.
Oh, wow. When I was just having that wow moment with
I
oh, no.
I tell you, Toastmaster Josephine, they cut, they broke, they shattered the fun.
Toastmaster Isaac,
I don't want to
they
leave that room.
they broke, they destroyed the conversation.
Yeah, see, the conversation was scattered, shattered,
Oh,
battered.
sorry about that. Sorry, I mean, I had fun. I had
We'll let your
fun.
conversation breathe.
Me, I had
Exactly,
fun.
please.
I had fun with a lady I met, Babina.
Amazing, amazing. I'm happy to hear that. I'm really happy to hear that. So welcome back everyone from that very wow moment, you know. And one thing I really like about the breakout session is it gives you opportunity. It's even though we are virtual, it gives you the opportunity to, even though I'm meeting virtually, it gives you the opportunity to, you know, speak like, oh wow, we're in the same space. And I really the breakout sessions during our meetings. So thank you everyone for participating. Thank you everyone.
We're not able to do
you can hear me.
Sorry, we're not able to do anything, you know. Myself and Rasako Dejaye, it was alone at his own point. I was alone. It was a tail end you joined us.
Yeah,
so
sorry about that, ma'am.
Oh, so sorry about that, ma'am.
Sorry about that.
I'm telling you so that you can work on it. No, I'm not complaining, please.
Okay, thank you very much,
ma'am. Feedback. Yes, a feedback.
Thank you very much, ma'am. We do appreciate that feedback. Thank you so much. Ma'am, are you a guest or a Toastmaster?
Merit Toastmaster Club. That's where she's from. Yes, yes.
Thank
you. Good to meet
so
you and welcome to our session.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. So do we have the results from our polls?
No, point of order, you don't share the results until the end when you are giving your report.
Okay, that's fine then.
It's evaluation now.
Okay, moving on to the next item, which is the evaluation of the table topics. Of course, like we said, feedback is the breakfast for champions. And now I would call on our table topics evaluator. And to introduce our table topic evaluator, our table topic evaluator is our admirable IPP in the person of Toastmaster Mercy George Igbaife. She's also known as the African Tech Doctor, the founder of LEARNTOR, an ed tech startup company. She's an award-winning tech professional devoted to developing African talent, even with zero tech skills. Trust me, I'm hopping in there at least to I'm going to join soon to up my tech skills. She's an agile coach. She helps teams adopt agile way of working and championing Scrum and Kanban best practices. She's a certified Scrum Master, a Microsoft certified trainer on data platform Power BI. She's a certified professional digital marketing by DMI, a business analyst, recipient of the Distinguished Award two-time Most Innovative Toastmaster of the Year, an immediate past president, like I just said. And she's an amazing mom, godmother, and grandmother rather, and a long life learner. Please join me with a virtual round of applause to welcome our table topic evaluator, Madam IPP.
Thank you for the warmth of that introduction. Toastmaster of the day. That was such a wow, 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 wow. I'm sure you've heard the wow, wow, west effect. Yeah, that was wow. Thank you so much. The first duty of love is to listen. And this is by a German American Christian Christian philosopher and a socialite that said the very first rule of love is to listen. And so today, as I give the feedback for the table topic session, permit me to first applaud our table topic master for that innovative panache of presenting a slides for question and making it engaging. That was amazing, table topic master. Congratulations. Now, you asked some beautiful, thought-provoking, very good questions. I love how you started first with a jazz hand to get engagement and make sure everybody was present. I felt that was powerful. It was smooth and was wow. And then you called on Toastmaster Josephine Agolo. She's a veteran Toastmasters by every right because she's been very active. Toastmaster Josephine Agolo came on the screen with a beautiful pink top dashing on the screen, and with an enchanting smile, she wowed us as she took us on a memory lane to serenade us on the journey. Close your eyes. What do you see? I felt that was insightful. It was sensational as she rightly introduced and handed over the virtual lantern to the sensational Toastmaster Wale Thomas. I loved her body gesticulation where she wanted to glide and fly. I felt it was really, really mesmerizing on the screen. Additionally, what I loved about it was just a charm on the screen. She really wowed us with her presentation. Toastmaster Razak Odejayi, my friend, I was there when he had the baby, and it was an honor for him to take us on a memory lane, showing us how important family time is and why it's so necessary to go on a journey to appreciate the people that gave us life. We often take it for granted. And it was beautiful, emotional, because I could hear, took everybody on that journey of why we all need to spend time with our families. Thank you for sharing that and reminding us the value of family, taking us back, you holding your child and picturing yourself, your child doing the exact same thing. I thought that was captivating. It was really beautiful to experience. And I felt the joy as you shared your thoughts. Additionally, to Toastmaster Jaweb from India first, I want to say thank you for being on the call. Despite the time zone difference, thank you for taking the time to join LEARNTOR Toastmasters. We appreciate you. He said to you, I didn't have to. Imagine, said I can only recall. It captivated everybody. I went into laughter. I felt it was so powerful and it was engaging and we all giggled. He took us on a vulnerable story of his journey where he was incapacitated for almost 8 months. You can't imagine. He can only tell you, but he lived that reality. And I felt that was really, really powerful. I felt it was invigorating to listen to him as he shared his vulnerable side and story. I felt it was wow. The only thing that I could say with regards to Toastmaster Jawed, it was just his face. He's a seasoned Toastmaster. Everybody that spoke was seasoned Toastmaster. But in saying that, I must recommend some things to challenge you on for next time. What would I love you to do next time? Toastmaster Jawed, let the screen show your body gesticulation like we had. Toastmaster Josephine, what would I like to do? Do more? Try to control the Zoom. Come close, you were a bit far away, but overall your speech was captivating. Toastmaster Razak, it will be the same exact feedback. But overall, what can I say? I want to say thank you for sharing your stories. Thank you for inspiring us to aspire for greatness. I leave on this to the table topic master. What challenge can I give to you today? You shared your screen throughout. So I had to struggle to look on the sidebar to see the interaction, the way they were speaking. As you share your screen, release the screen so that way we can all enjoy the presence of the speakers, so that way everything they're doing, we can see more and be able to assess and give them the deserving evaluation. But overall, it was Mr. Wale Thomas, that was genius, that was captivating, using those slides, and very powerful picture. I leave with this quote. John Marshall says, to listen well is a powerful means of communication and influence as to talk well. So I wish you all the grace to listen more and the ability to speak well. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day. The virtual lantern is yours.
Thank you very kindly, our table topics evaluator, for that wow delivery of your evaluation. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. So the next on our agenda would then be to get feedback from the networking session. I saw the excitement. I saw how wowed we were by the networking session, the 5 minutes, the 5+ minutes networking break that we had. So I'd like to take feedback. I would like volunteers, right, to give feedback on who share what they learned about the person that is connected with, basically. Thank you.
I met Bibiana. I hope I didn't bother your name again. And the funniest part is she's my in-law. I married from her states.
Wow.
I also learned that she's a teacher. She has to travel to Enugu to go and relax. And that is good to get in from Lagos. Well, we also, I just share my contact with her because she really appreciated the way I handled the table topics and said those questions were quite intriguing and she loved the responses. So it's a pleasure meeting you, Viviana, once again. That was a good one for introducing LEARNTORs. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Wale. I appreciate you. Wow. So any other volunteer, Viviana?
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, Viviana.
Okay, it was great. This is the first breakout that we have had, and I had fun. The last time it didn't happen. It was so sad the network didn't let us. So today the network was quite friendly, and I was so excited about it all. And it was like we should just keep going on and on and on. Toastmaster Wale has been someone I admired, is one of those I've admired while I joined. I'm a guest still. And it was a great, I felt excited when I discovered that I was my breakout group was was with him, and it was a good one. In the section so far, it's great, and I hope to someday improve myself in public speaking. Thank you very much.
Come and join us quickly. Viviana.
Thank you, Viviana. We hope to have you join us. Toastmaster Okweyemi, you have someone you can actually connect with over there in Viviana.
I've been preaching Toastmasters to her. She has just not been so scared.
All right, so I see Toastmaster Kelechi's hands. You want to share?
Hi, good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
I'm so sorry. It's my first time here. I have never attended any meeting before. So I met with the president, Toastmaster Elizabeth, and good enough, I have been connecting with her before today. So it was quite easy, but still she put me through what was going on here. And I hope to learn more. It's my first time, so everything is kind of new to me. And I'm having serious network issues, so please forgive me. She actually put me through what Toastmaster Wale was talking about. It was kind of, I didn't know what he was talking about, but hopefully with time, I hope to learn more and to improve my speaking and to probably, I'm really shy, so sorry, please, this is my first time here, and this is the first time I'm speaking. So it's just a lot for me. So thank you. Thank you.
You're in the right place.
You're welcome. Don't worry about that. You are in the right place.
Join the train.
Just join us.
Join the train.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kelechi, for even speaking. I mean, that's even a step, you know. So I'm sure that from this step, you take every other step and you be like a pro that we have all here. Thank you very much and welcome to the family. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah. So moving on, so like I said at the start of the meeting, I had mentioned that the Toastmasters meeting has 3 segments. We have the table topic segment, we have the prepared speak segment, and we have the evaluation segment. However, unfortunately today, we may not be having the prepared speeches because we had a last-minute change in our agenda. So with this knowledge, we'll be going over to the evaluation segment of this meeting. So at this point, I'll be calling on our general evaluator in the person of Toastmaster Opeyemi Morakinyo with our beautiful smiles to give us an evaluation of this session so far alongside her team. Over to you, Toastmaster Opeyemi Morakinyo.
Thank you very much. Toastmaster Clem, the Toastmaster of the day. Our dearly beloved evaluators today have done a great job, and you agree with me, right? And this is time we heard their feedback on how we have performed on each of those roles they are playing on this meeting today. First, I would like to invite the timer to please give us the timer's reports so we can know how we are fared. Toastmaster Isaac.
Thank you very kindly, Madam General Evaluator. We have done very well with time. We started the meeting, although not at exactly 3 o'clock. We started at about 5 minutes past 3. And this is about 4:30, and the meeting is about rounding off.
Oh God, I don't need this noise.
For the table topic speeches, I already gave my report on the different table topics that were delivered. Overall, we have made very good use of our time, although it looks like we are going to end the meeting before the planned time, which is 5 p.m. But like I said, we have made very good use of our time. Thank you very much, Madam General Evaluator. It's back to you.
Thank you very much for that sunset report, Mr. Timer. Next is the grammarian. The grammarian, over to you with the report. Toastmaster Lauren Toby, it's over to you with your report.
Interesting. You can move to the next person. Maybe she's having an issue.
I guess so. All right, so we'll move to the R counter. The R counter will be showing a report too.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
So today, all the speakers did their very best to avoid filler words and sounds. Nonetheless, a number of them actually, across most of the role players, TMOD not less than 19 times, listening evaluator not less than 2-3 times, the timekeeper not just once, the grammarian about 6 times, the table topics master just 1 time. Again, this is what we do to ensure that we grow consistently and we avoid filler words and sounds. And what we can practice most time is to proactively think through what we want to say, take a bit of time to pace through our thoughts, and that's where we can communicate effectively. 2 more things I'd like to add in terms of, okay, I'll allow the grammarian to handle that. Thank you so much. Back to you, the general evaluator.
Thank you very much for that. Great, for taking your time to give us the reports on our counter. Next on the line is the general evaluator. Toastmaster Chidema, please give us feedback on our prepared.
Okay, thank you so kindly. So I'll be testing our listening skills. I'll be asking a few questions. Okay, so who said this? Time spent in Toastmasters often gives you the insights that someday you become a better version of yourself. Who said this? Any volunteers?
Toastmaster Josephine.
Table topics master.
Yes, Toastmaster Josephine. That's correct. That's correct. Okay, so moving on to my next question. Who said this? Thank you for inspiring us to aspire to greatness. Thank you for inspiring us to aspire to greatness. Should I say that our listening today was not?
Toastmaster Mercy.
Yes. Thank you, TMOD. Yes, Toastmaster Mercy said that. And then I'd like someone to tell us who gave us feedback on our breakout session. You can just mention 2 names. Who gave us feedback?
Wale Thomas.
Okay.
Toastmaster Wale Thomas, intending Toastmaster Bibiana, and Toastmaster Kelechi.
Thank you. So with that, I would say yes, we had people who were paying attention during the session, and I would like to encourage us to keep listening so that we can maximize our Toastmaster experience. Over to you, Madam.
Thank you very kindly, listening evaluator. I will, before I give my report, I would like to ask if Toastmaster Toby, the grammarian, is ready to give a report. She's still on the call, or I move on?
Yes, thank you, the general evaluator, for today. Thank you, everyone. It's been a wow moment. And we had use of the word a few times, not at the volume we used to anyway, but Toastmaster Mercy led by showing us the prayers of the immediate past presidents. So Toastmaster Clementina used it about twice, and Toastmaster James also, and I can see a number of persons used it in the chat room. Toastmaster Josephine also used the word about 3 times, and Toastmaster Wale. So we can do better with the use of the word, but it's good to know that wow is not a slang, but an English word we can keep using. So have a wow week ahead. Over to you, General Evaluator of the Day.
Wow, what's a wow evaluation by the grammarian. You did not take note of how many times I used the word wow. But that's pardonable. All right, so that has showed how much we have interacted with the word of the day. Now, giving a general report on how our meeting has started. Even though as the timer said, we did not start on time, but right now it's still less than this, say 24 minutes to the end of the meeting, and right now we are already wrapping up, so we can say we are still on time, and which is great that we are maximizing the time well. And that's kudos to every one of us, and also to our timer for helping us keep on track with the timing. I also want the timer to please keep a note of how I monitor my time between 2 to 3 minutes as I give my feedback, my evaluation. So out of comments on our meeting setup and atmosphere is, the meeting agenda was available ahead of time. There was a welcoming environment for guests, especially. Even though we did not start in time, the atmosphere, the meeting room was open for everyone to join 30 minutes before, and it was already engaged. People were already having a discussion, having a chat, connecting with each other before the meeting had started. And so there was this warmness already before the meeting and during the meeting. I can say that the guests were well recognized during the breakout session and the table topics. We had Toastmaster Kelechi, we had Toastmaster, I remember his name again. Pardon me. We had the Toastmaster Razak, who participated in the table topics. The guest here with us, and another guest speaker also participated in the table session, which is really encouraging to us guest members to please take on the table topic session as much as possible whenever we are called upon. Excuse me. Moving on, our speakers, even though we did not have the prepared speeches today, we had enough time to network and meet other people in Toastmasters, which was very, very interesting and encouraging for people who did not have the opportunity of meeting Toastmasters on a daily basis. Our meeting was very educating. It was educating, it was elevated, and at the same time entertaining. Our Toastmaster of the day did a great job in putting a smile on our face. The word of the day by the grammarian was wow. And really, everybody utilized the word of the day, and we were all carried along with the happenings in the meeting today. We had a lot of interesting ideas during the speeches by the table topic speakers that were shared via their personal stories, their experiences, and I can say that we really achieved a lot during this meeting. That concludes my general evaluation segment, and over to you, the table topic, the Toastmaster of the day.
Wow, 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 wow. I hope I can still get the count of these my wows after your evaluation. So thank you very much, everyone, for the evaluation of this session. Indeed, it's been a delight hearing every one of you. At this point, I would want us to project the results from the table topics evaluation. I do not know if Sergeant Aham, can you confirm if we can project that? Okay, so while we wait for the results of our table topics to be projected on the screen, I will just announce that the winner, based on our votes, is Toastmaster Josephine Agolo, who took us into her imagination. Please, a sounding round of applause for her.
Wow, thank you everyone. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much, and Toastmaster Akib for participating. Thank you very kindly for that participation. So, just before I call on the president to give us some of our final words at this meeting, or for this meeting rather, I would like to encourage guests to fill in the attendance sheets that we have in the chat, the Zoom chat. Please kindly fill in the attendance sheets that we have in the Zoom chat. Yes, thank you very much for projecting the screen and sharing the polls. Thanks. At this point, I'll call on Madam President for her announcement. Over to you, Toastmaster, please.
Well, thank you so kindly, our TMOD. It's been such a wow experience in this meeting, and I think our TMOD deserves an emoji, a round of applause for such a wow session as the TMOD. So let me begin by using our clapper to say thank you. Thank you for that session. Thank you very much. And to every other role players for this meeting, thank you very kindly. Thank you. So I would, before we begin the announcement, I would just like to recognize the presence of the president of Merit Toastmasters, who is joining us on this call. Toastmaster Fumi Omotosho, you are highly welcome. And I can see that Toastmaster Fumi did not come alone. She came with about 4 of her officers. Wow, that is a wonderful one. Thank you so kindly, Merit Toastmasters, for visiting us with your presence. I can see Toastmaster Morenike from BSN. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you. It's so good to have fellow Toastmasters from other clubs joining us. I would like to, Zoom Master, please share your screen. I'd like us all to welcome to LEARNTOR Toastmasters. We just had triplets. Let me call them triplets. We had the triplets who joined LEARNTOR Toastmasters recently, and we would like to specially welcome them to this family, to this big family. So please display the screen for us as we welcome our newest babies in the house. Even though one of them is not a new baby in Toastmasters, but she is a new baby in LEARNTOR Toastmasters. Please share the screen for us while I welcome them to LEARNTOR. Who is sharing the screen? Okay, first on my list, we have our very own seasoned, former district division director, former area director, president, and have served in so many capacity in Toastmasters, especially in District 94. No other person but the ever supportive DTM CD Chukwudimadu. She is our newest member in LEARNTOR Toastmasters. I think she deserves a round of applause. I would be glad to see the emojis. I would be happy if we can see the flyer, her flyer, which is being shared. Madam CMOD, please can we get her flyer shared on the screen for those who might not know her to see her? Yes, DTM Chidi is our newest, one of our newest members who joined us last month officially in LEARNTOR Toastmasters. We equally have another new member who served today as the listing. Okay, thank you very much, Madam IPP. That is DTM Chidi, who has made us to know that why she's joined Toastmasters, discuss Toastmasters, unlocks her voice and has faded fear from her and has made Kaizen her greatest story. We also have another new member who, even before we registered her, has accepted to serve as an officer in LEARNTOR Toastmaster. I am speaking about no other person, but the one who is not just serving in LEARNTOR Toastmasters, has even been chosen by the division to serve. Our very own upcoming, I want to call her upcoming rising star, Toastmaster Chidima Eze. Can we please have her picture displayed? Toastmaster Chidima, you're welcome to LEARNTOR Toastmasters. We are so excited to have you, and we know that you're going to excel here at LEARNTOR Toastmasters. You're already showing that by being a dedicated secretary, and we are glad to have you with us. Thank you for joining us. She said why she joined Toastmasters is because she needs a platform where she can learn, grow, and network, and then change her world positively. CM Chidima, you're welcome to LEARNTOR. Then the youngest of them all is the one who said she's shy, but I know she's very strong and dedicated. She's going to also excel on this journey. It's no other person but Toastmaster Ugochukwu Kelechi Constance. She also joined us just a few days ago. Toastmaster Kelechi, you're highly welcome to LEARNTOR Toastmasters family. She said she loves reading and dancing and surfing the net. Toastmaster Kelechi joined LEARNTOR, joined Toastmasters so that she can get going a bit. She wants to build her communication and self-esteem. And she believes that in LEARNTOR, she would be able to meet people who will make her not to feel scared, but be the best of herself. I can tell you for free that Toastmasters is the place to be, because in Toastmasters, everyone, we are a global family, and we are ready to help you bring out the best of yourself and have you use your words to change the world positively. So welcome to these triplets to LEARNTOR family. I do not know if CM Kelechi or Toastmaster Chidima, who is on the call, has anything to say.
Thank
can just
you.
show us your face, yeah, so people can see you.
My screen is kind of dark, but I just want to thank you all so much for welcoming me. And I hope I learn a lot from this program, and I hope I build my self-esteem and avoid stage fright, because that's a real problem for me. Thank you so much. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you. What if I tell you that you're already breaking that gene? What if I tell you that you're already taking up that stage fright? Because it takes a lot to show up your face and speak at this moment. So you're doing the right thing. And I know you will do that. So
thank you.
Congratulations and welcome to LEARNTOR. Toastmaster Chidima, do you have anything to say?
Madam President, well, what can I say? I'd like to say I'm happy, I'm glad to be here. It's been a beautiful experience. So like you said, even before I became an official member, I already started with answering the call of duty. So I look forward to many more beautiful, pleasant experiences. Toastmaster has a very strong support network, and I would encourage intending Toastmasters. If you're still thinking, should I join, should I not join? Let me help and aid your decision. Joining Toastmasters has proved to be one of the best decisions I made this year. And I believe that the future has many, many more great things in store for me as I give myself to learning, relearning, unlearning, and, participating in what Toastmasters is all about. So thank you everyone for the warm welcome. I'm grateful.
Thank you so much. Thank you for that word of encouragement to our intending Toastmasters. And thank you for accepting to serve with us even before you became a member. Thank you very kindly. Thank you. Thank you. And congratulations. Okay, so fellow Toastmasters, before I go into the major announcement now, as it is our tradition in LEARNTOR Toastmasters, after each meeting, we usually try to pick roles for the next meeting. So I'd like to call on the TMOD to nominate who she would want to be the next TMOD for next meeting, as well as other role players. Just nominate somebody. Let's get the person getting to say he or she can play that role before we wrap up this meeting. Madam TMOD.
Okay. Good afternoon once again, or evening, everyone. So for the TMOD, as the TMOD of today's meeting, I want to nominate TMOD for our next meeting. Let me look at the call. I'd like to nominate Toastmaster Josephine Agolo. I've missed hearing her voice. I want her to be our team for the next meeting. Round of applause for her.
Wow, TM Josephine. Okay, thank you. Thank you. GE, who are you nominating? Madam GE, are you still on the call?
Yes, I am. Just having some delays here. All right. Thank you very much. For the role of the GE, I would like to nominate Toastmaster Oloruntobi Ojo as the GE for the next meeting. Toastmaster Oloruntobi, are you there?
Okay. Is she on the call?
Yes, I'm on the call. You said G.
Oh, yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma.
Thank you. We celebrate you. Thank you. Our topic master, please nominate one. Thomas. Okay, while we wait for him, table topics evaluator, kindly nominate someone.
Table topic evaluator, I'll nominate this Chidi Magnets.
Pardon?
DTM Chidi Chukudi Magno.
Okay. Okay, so whoever is not on the call, the VPE would inform the person. Okay. Our counter, kindly nominate someone. That's Master James.
I'll nominate Toastmaster Clementine Otab.
Okay, please nominate someone for the role of the timekeeper. You could also want to nominate yourself for the next So we just try to set this up so it's easier for us to follow up. Does Mr. Isaac kindly nominate someone?
Okay. I'd like to nominate Toastmaster Mercy George Buffet as the timekeeper for the next meeting.
Okay, thank you very kindly. Listening evaluator, please.
Okay, I would like to nominate Toastmaster James for the listening evaluator.
Okay, thank you very kindly. I think we are still missing out on the table topics master. I cannot see Toastmaster Wale Thomas here, but we'll have to get that on. Okay, thank you everyone. And
nominate
for everyone
for table topic.
Oh yeah, thank you. Toastmaster Fumi. You here. You have been nominated, so you're coming back again to our meeting. Thank you, Sir Mercy. Thank you for doing that. Thank you. Oh, Madam VPE, you have all your role players now.
No, please. I'm going to concede my timer role to Toastmaster Kweyemi Murakudo.
Okay. Okay. So who is giving us speeches next week, next month, next meeting rather? We need speeches as well. Okay, thank you. Thank you very kindly. Thank you.
I didn't hear that. Did Tia Mercy say she has a speech?
Yes, she does. She has
Okay, TM Oluwatoyin also has a speech for next meeting.
Yes, as well as Toastmaster Opeyemi.
Okay.
And I will be
evaluating. Delivering a speech, so she can't play timer. I'd like to nominate Toastmaster Razak Odejai to be our timer for next meeting.
Oh, that is awesome.
So you can focus on the speech here.
Okay, that's awesome. I would play the role of a speech evaluator. Please put my name down for speech evaluator. Thank you. Thank you very kindly, everyone. I would just like to remind us, for the members of LEARNTOR Toastmasters, if we can get that displayed. We all know that we are looking out for the face of LEARNTOR for August. The VPM has sent a message. We just need to send a 30-second video on, I think I should give the VPM the opportunity to say this. So I would just like to thank everyone once again for making our time to come for this meeting while I give the VPM the opportunity. But before then, I want to call for the, okay, let me give her the opportunity to make the announcement before we call for adjournment. Madam Temopemi, Madam VPM, please make that announcement on the face of LEARNTOR.
Yes, thank you very kindly. I wish this the SA can project the flyer so everyone can see, or do I do that for them?
If you can do that, then please go ahead. But you can begin to talk about it before.
Okay, so the face of LEARNTOR Toastmasters for this month of August. We came up with an idea on how to encourage members, especially non-executive members, to become more active in our meetings and club duties. We have realized that a lot of the time, the executive members are usually the ones being involved in activities, and we really want to encourage every one of us to network and also to become a better version of ourselves by playing roles and doing one thing or the other. And due to that, we have decided to have the Feast of LEARNTOR Toastmasters on a monthly basis at the club. So everyone is given an opportunity, at least for the next Toastmaster year, which is 12 months, is given an opportunity to play the role of the face of the club. And being the face of the club, people are going to be seeing your face on our posters. You are going to be publicized, if you like, and that's a way of celebrating you and recognizing your impact, the little way you can. And everyone is encouraged to participate. And for you to participate, all you have to do is very simple. Just create a 1-minute video, just a 1-minute video. I know that will not take us so much time. Introducing yourself and telling us how Toastmasters has benefited you. Share your Toastmasters story with us in just 1 minute. We don't want so much of stories or comments, but just be straight to the point. Ensure that you have a plain background and you have enough lighting while creating the video. We are sure that you're going to be having a lot of people going to be responding to it. And we the head executives, we know that we are going to be having a great work to do, selecting the best video for the face of Toastmasters. And mind you, if you don't win this month, you just have a chance of winning the next month. So, and we are all winners, guys. We all have this opportunity, please, and I encourage every one of us to make good use of it. The deadline is 10th of August, so we just have 4 days to go to be able to participate in this. I'll also be in our DMs to ensure that we're not taking this lightly. Thank you very kindly, Madam President. Over to you.
Thank you. Thank you very kindly, Madam VP, and thank you. So we're encouraging every member to send their videos to her while we wait and post out the video of the face of LEARNTOR for August. Looking forward to who that will be. Thank you very kindly, and thank you everyone once again for attending this meeting. Remember that our words represent who we are. So as you go out this week, speak words of kindness to people. Make the world a better place with your words. I would like to call on someone to adjourn the meeting for us to move for the. Can we have a Toastmaster move for the adjournment of this meeting, please?
I, Toastmaster Isaac Obwadaibe, having observed this meeting, hereby move the motion for the meeting to be moved till 20th August 2023. I hope I'm correct with that date.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Thank you. So I so
Thank
move.
you very kindly.
Can I second? Ashumade, I second this motion.
Thank you very kindly. Thank you so kindly, Team Victoria. With that, we call the meeting to a close. Thank you, everyone, and ensure to have a wow week as you go ahead. It's time to network, and it's time for our guests to stay back and hear from our VPM. A few words.
Yeah.
It's time
Bye,
to network.
everyone.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Isaac. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. See you on the
Bye.
20th. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Congratulations, Madam CMOD. And congratulations, Madam GE. I'm so proud of you both. a fan of the two.
Wow, Master Clean killed it. I began to wonder, wow, like how many years she has started this training?
Oh my God. With my plenty hours that was Master James that counted for me.
No. You killed it.
And as at this afternoon, she was saying, oh my, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can do this. I told you can do it. So I need to look for another club for you people. CMOPME, you need to go to another club to play CMOD. Mr. Clem, you need to go to another club to play GE. No more small rules for ESCO. No ESCO is free. Chidima, I'm coming for you.
I cannot hear you.
Well done there. I have heard me. I'm going.
But Madam President, please, I want to ask a favor. I don't know if it's too much to ask. I'm meant to be the accountant for next meeting, but